Members of the Upper House began debate on the package of crime bills, which was passed in the House of Assembly last week. Attorney General John Delaney introduced 10 of the 11 bills. The 11th bill, the Criminal and Witness Bill, will be debated separately at a later date. Here's Carla Palmer.
A lesson in the law. That's what Senator John Delaney, a lawyer by profession who also holds the post as Attorney General, brought to the upper chamber Wednesday morning. Jump-starting the second reading of the government's package of anti-crime bills, Senator Delaney highlighted the distinct roles of the three branches of government: the legislative, executive, and judicial. His underlying message here is that while Parliament is responsible for implementing laws, the degree or level of the penalties assigned can only be imposed within the confines of the laws governing our country's constitution.
The Bahamas Supreme Court has concluded, and I quote from the judgment, "So long as Parliament stays within the Constitution, it may pass legislation limiting the grant of bail to persons reasonably suspected of having committed a criminal offense, provided that such persons are brought to trial within a reasonable time after they have been arrested and detained." You see what I'm doing here? I am defining the space within which Parliament, within which this honorable chamber, as indeed the honorable House below, has to operate.
Senator Delaney says the government is cognizant of the noise in the market and hears the calls for the enforcement of capital punishment, given a steady increase in record-breaking criminal offenses over the past few years, including that of murder. Within confines of our Constitution, he's convinced that the amendments to the crime bills will positively impact the level of crime now being experienced. With 109 murders on record to date, timely and critical was how Senator Dwayne Sands described the package of bills.
The murder count in no way tells the whole story. But as Bahamians, we cry about this rising murder rate and calls for somebody to do something as the rate climbs. We've focused on the murder rate, but we ignore the many who have been so badly injured that they may have died were it not for the grace of God.
Senator Sands says for those who continue to ignore the laws or may have forgotten those principles for healthy living, the consequences set out in the crime bills will serve as a constant reminder that with freedom comes responsibility. Carla Palmer, ZNS News.